So for today's DIY project,
DYE.
Oh yeah, no.
No, that's not right.
D-I-E.
Done by.
DBE.
DBE.
Is
that a wrestler?
I don't know.
Am I a wrestler now?
No.
No. Okay.
Anyway, in today's ranch video, we will be making, and of course, always when I say we, I mean Eric, if we're making something.
DDE.
Eric is making a frame for a couple of my canvases that I'm going to put in the art show next week. I'm putting them in the show next week. It doesn't start till later. But they're small canvases, and I wanted to mount them into a bigger frame. So he's already started. Hang on, we're in the garage. Fancy. He's already started cutting these little dowels that are going to go underneath. And the whole thing, my plan is, I have not sketched it out. I've only seen it in my mind. So Eric's only going off of my mind blueprints right now.
Like everything I do for you.
They always turn out eventually, but he's only going off of my mind blueprint right now. So he is making the little frames to go under the canvases. It'll lift them off the back wood portion, and then the the wood will have a little frame around it. What was that?
I didn't know.
Do you see the camera pointed at you?
No.
Vroom, vroom. He's riding a motorcycle right now.
I'd rather be riding a motorcycle.
Go ahead.
Don't attempt this at home. No safety.
Yeah.
I thank Alan Haynes for the no safety.
Another shout out to Alan Haynes on that one. So when you have to go to urgent care and they say, "What happened to your finger?" you can say, "Oh, that's thanks to Alan Haynes, that I have no finger left." So I bought these square dowels just to make everything a little bit neater, I guess. 3D, yeah, that's good. I'm hoping it does. I'm really happy with the little canvases that I made. And that's just circular arm saw, nothing fancy.
Radial circular arm saw.
Oh, radial circular arm saw. I don't know what the difference is, I guess.
Safe.
Yeah, we get it. No safeties.
You got a picture?
I guess yes. Please don't do what
attempt this at home.
do what we say, not what we do, because there's no safeties on there.
Do what we say, not what we do. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds right.
That's right. So he's making 2 of these little frames. Are these the longer pieces here?
Yeah, those are the 6.
Oh, well, I guess I can't really show you then. I was going to show you, but...
Give me a second. It probably is overkill to be using this big saw, but...
Well...
It's what I got available at the moment.
It's easy enough. And he's going to need it later.
I don't like doing things by hand.
Because I got the big ones that are going to be... And hopefully he'll be able to picture frame cut these so they miter at the corners to go...
You didn't want that with these, did you?
No, because these are just going to be underneath. No one's going to see. Because there's my board. I think this is just called Luan. I think it was called underlayment. No. Yes? No, it's called Luan. 2x4 Luan, this is called. According to the frame. I mean, to the tag.
Thank you, Home Depot.
Thank you, Home Depot. So... all of this, actually, this little 2x4 piece, which is pretty nice, it's nicely sanded and smooth. And then the dowels, which they have, of course, round ones, and these are the square ones, are in the hobby wood section. Although, look at how bowed that is. They're touching at the end. But not in the middle. Look how far off they are in the middle. That's funny. One of these is bowed. Luckily, we'll be gluing and nailing these in, so it's not a big deal. So here's all the parts. So he's going to make 2 of these. Yeah, you just got to glue them together.
Oh, okay.
And then, so you get the idea. They're just underneath. The canvas will sit on top of them. They're going to be painted black. The edges of the canvases are mainly black. They're going to be painted black, and he's going to glue them together so that they stand off a little bit.
What's that?
Glue, I guess.
No, I meant,
Oh.
we'll cut everything and then you glue it.
So these, this needs to be cut. Do you want to cut this first? I know it's not the same saw, but then
No, I'm
you'll...
going to cut these first. Because I'll use this saw for that.
I know. Okay, so I want the board 11.5 by 21.5. So I'll need just around 2 11.5, 2 21.5. Hopefully I got enough. I feel like I did, but hopefully I have enough wood.
Pause the camera.
Do I not have enough wood? Or you have to get out the other saw?
I'm not sure about the size of the wood yet, but I'm going to get out the other saw, cut that, then cut these to the right
Because then you
side,
can cut
otherwise-
it to the right length.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in a minute when we get the right saw out. We were going to get out the table saw, but then decided for the 2 little cuts that we needed, table saw was too much because it's buried in there, it's the whole thing. So we got out the circular saw instead. So he's putting in the gate, I think it's called, 1.5 inches from the line that I need, so he can just run the saw across it and not get off the line.
Get a straight line on it.
Yep. It was so hot in here we had to open the
Big door.
big door, but now there's chickens outside and flies. Although there was flies before, but there was no chickens before. So there's the gate set up. So theoretically, I was at 11.5 and you added 1.5 inches, so we're at 13. So that's right.
The line here isn't straight.
Yes, it is.
1.5 inches from that line there. Use it, Eric.
You should be at 13 overall.
Inch and a half.
Measure 13 overall. There you go. You're right now. Whew, the wind must have just picked up outside because the vent fan is going crazy. All right. Measure 1,700 times.
That's how Eric does it.
Cut 3.
And still get it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Measure twice, cut once does not apply to us.
Measure 20 times, cut once, and then once,
And then cut it again.
and get mad because you did it wrong first time.
Right. Yeah, you got to take a break in between the cuttings when you get mad.
No, that's down.
Oh, we're back to that again.
No, that'd be throwing the saw down.
Okay. We have power now, so now we're dangerous.
My toes!
He is wearing not correct construction
Not correct
shoes.
footwear for doing this.
Again, do what we say, not what we do. Don't wear shoes like this. This is how your toes get cut off. Do you need me to hold it, or you can do it? Okay, here we go.
And it's not the right for the general purpose.
Chewed it up a little bit.
You should have a smaller.
It doesn't matter. We're going to cover it, so we'll just stand. So just see it's a little rough, but that's okay. Here, you still got one more cut to make on here.
Yeah, I know.
You can cut this end off to 21.5, because I think it's 23 now. 24. I guess it's a 2x4, so it's 24.
21.5, you say?
Mhm.
Total of it?
Total 21.5. Yes. Go from the up. Yeah, there you go. So you can cut the yuck part off.
What did you say?
It's got a broken piece on the end. 21.5.
I think that's why I went in my mouth.
Little protein. Okay, 21.5. We do have one very friendly fly out here. 21.5. And now we've got this whole other sheet of wood that I don't know what we're going to do with it yet.
Oh, I can find
That could be a fun project too.
I can use it for my photon pack.
Proton pack. I was thinking that would be a nice size painting. That's like a over the fireplace size. Sorry, the camera just kind of swooshed all over because I was getting a fly out of my way. 1.5 inches. Here, the other way. 2.5, so you should be at 4. There you go. It's nice having Nana here. We can actually do some things without anybody out here screaming.
Thanks, Alan Hayes.
Yeah. Papa's sacrifice makes it so we can actually get something done. Now what are you going to do?
That's why. Well, that's why the big table would have been better for this piece.
You're not wrong. There we go, we can make it work. And as always, when I say we, I mean Eric. All my projects are DBE. There, I got it. DBE. Done by Eric.
Yeah. What else did they have?
4. By how much?
2/8.
A quarter?
No.
Okay, you're good then. Okay, here we go. Next cut. Hopefully not including Eric's hand and or anything else. Okay, so now we have our backer board. There you go. 5.
About 11.5.
What is it?
A little short.
It's pretty close. It's alright. We can fudge it with the frame.
Okay.
Always more garbage around.
Man, these flies are persistent.
That they are.
I showered.
The flies don't think so. Look, we even got a little extra dowel too. Wonder what we're going to do with that.
Oh boy.
So if you could miter these.
Miter?
Well, it looks nicer. Because, I mean, it'll be all painted black, but you'll be able to see it. These I don't care, but these you will.
So then these, I'm going to sit down inside of here.
Uh-huh.
This is the face.
That's the face, yes. So there'll be 2 of them.
Right.
And theoretically they'll sit one there and then one down there. Same idea. But this will be the face, yes.
Okay.
So now we're back to the, I think it's actually called the compound miter saw, isn't it? Because it moves.
Yeah.
We're just making up names. I don't know. It's a big saw.
The radio is going to things down.
Oh, okay.
Uncle Charlie.
Okay, if anybody knows what that's really called, this kind of a saw. I'm going to go with compound miter because it moves.
And you would be right, because this is a 10-inch sliding compound miter saw.
There we go. Woohoo! Sliding.
Shout out to Tool Shop Menards.
We've had that a long time. It's done a lot of
They
projects.
had a laser guide on and a safety shield. But both broke.
The
Don't
the
shout out to Menards about that.
The safety shield did not break.
Did he? Why is it not on there then?
Because Dad took it off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what? It did break because it was kind of saggy and it got in the way. Yeah. It had a saggy diaper.
Mostly had that today.
Probably more than
Shout
one.
out to Target. My change is diaper.
Shout out to Target. Great place to change a diaper.
Yeah.
Gross. Okay, that goes back in its little box.
The family bathroom, Target. Shout out to the family bathroom, Target.
He's all about the shout outs today for some reason.
Hey, gotta make money.
I don't think Target is going to pay us to say change a diaper in their family bathroom. I mean, maybe they will.
They got enough bathroom problems. They probably don't need.
They don't need any more stinky diapers.
Very nice, clean one though. Pueblo.
That is a nice one.
And there's only one.
Yeah.
Not bathroom. Target. Not Target. Bathroom. Yeah, you get it.
Okay.
Hold on.
We're almost ready. Yeah. He's trying to teach the kids to do that, but so far it's not working so well. But he does store everything in the cabinets.
I like stuff to put away. I know where it's at then.
Yeah, I never do. I still can't find it, even though he says it's put away.
Found the pencil in the drawer. Didn't I tell you?
You did. Yes, you did tell me exactly where the pencil was. That's good.
Exactly.
All right, so cut a 45 into that.
What am I cutting a 45 into? Where is it? This?
That, yeah.
Okay.
Miter that with the compound miter saw.
So old. It needs a little gentle persuasion.
Gentle persuasion.
It's
He
got
didn't.
a date on it, doesn't it? It's made in China.
Hmm.
So it says.
That's not a shock.
Hey, still got the SKU number on it and everything. Oh, is that the date? Guess what year this is from?
2006.
No, 2004. We got this the same year as the car.
Wow. Probably got as many miles on it
I
as
think
the car
your dad
does
bought it for
too.
me.
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Okay.
Probably got as many miles on it.
Are you cutting that the right way? That's not at all what I meant.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, well. At least I know where the kids get that face from.
Did I have that face?
You did. Like, that was a Tory face right there. There you go. That was funny. So now, this will really be a case of measure 20 times cut 5 because
terrible at it.
miters are the worst.
I need Al here to help me.
So we can get the 45, but then we never know.
Total length to be 21 and a half.
We'll just put a mark where you need it to be.
What, baby?
You're making it more difficult than it needs to be, I think.
No, and then I measure here, 21 and a half. That's the wrong number. 21 and a half. Then I cut my piece this way.
Okay. I would have just set it there and done that, but yeah, that's what you need to do.
Oh, set it on the...
Yeah, just put it at the point and then measure back.
Is that point
That-
mark right where it is?
That seems to be correct. Yeah.
Oh, you mean measuring worked?
You can go on the fat side. Measuring worked. Yes, measuring worked, smarty. There's a chicken coming to help us. Chicken butt. Get out of here, chicken butt. There you go. Okay, we'll see if measuring actually worked. Now do you have the saw set up the right way?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Because they both need to be going in.
Okay. As long as the saw's following the line you made, it'll be right. Okay, that looks right so far.
So far, so good.
Let's see what we get.
Wow.
Oh, look at you!
Shut up.
You might actually have got that right the first time.
That'd be the first time.
That is. Yeah, that is the first time that you got it right the first time. Amazing. And there's its little mate. And then you just cut that someone that said, oh, I would have enough. Sweet. After I was doing the math in my head, I couldn't decide if we had enough or not. But we did. Luckily, he found another piece if we didn't, but I didn't have to tell you that. Oh, where's your little zoop line so you get it the right way? I know you think you're all that now, but I know you did not just toot on camera.
Well, people thinking I fart. Oh my God! He's human. He farts. Oh no!
Don't worry. Anybody who knows you fart.
Fart.
It's not a surprise to anyone.
It's an art that I fart.
That's true. He has made an art of the fart.
I've made an art of the fart.
Enter that in the art show.
You don't think this can count?
Is that 2D or 3D?
That'd be performance art. Hey, car going by.
Car going by. Oh, didn't recognize it. Okay.
It might be a little short.
Second piece, a little short. Oh, no, it's right on. We can make that work. It'll do.
We'll do pig.
It'll do, pig. It'll do. All right, there we go. One half done. Now he's going to use the other dowel to make the other half. Very good. Wow.
A little short.
It is a little short.
No. I'll make it work.
Okay. It's all going to be black anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It works. Yeah, it'll be fine. You can sand this edge down a little bit over on this side and it'll be fine. Okay, next piece. Getting there. He got home today and he said, did you make that frame while I was gone? I said, you know I didn't. Which he didn't want me to anyway because he didn't like me to use his power tools.
That was a lot, yes.
Well, you don't know yet.
No, I meant...
Oh, because you didn't mark
'cause
it right?
No, I turned it over and didn't think about the other side.
Okay. Looking good. One more. One more cut. Whoops. Now they're all on the floor.
my measure mark is where
Oh, so
I
you
eyeballed
did.
it.
You did all right.
Yeah.
They lined up. Okay, hopefully last time to the saw. But he didn't make a mark which direction it needed to go, so. Last cut. When in doubt, cut big. You can go back.
Yep.
And don't cut your finger off.
My hand away from it?
No, you don't. I see your finger right there.
No, hand away from the trigger.
Oh, okay.
Made in USA.
There you go. We can make dowel wood.
How much you want to make about the sticker isn't made in America?
Just the wood, not the sticker. Maybe it just means the sticker. Maybe the
Oh.
wood actually comes from somewhere else. Possible.
Was it, does it say U? No, it's not made in America. There's a country called USA.
No, there is not.
Someone tried to say that to me once.
Funny.
Nothing's made in America. It's made in this country called USA. I was a kid. What did I know?
Was this last week?
I wish I was a kid last week. That would have been awesome. No, I'm 47.
Our kids were kids last week.
Our kids are still kids. What are you talking about?
They don't think they are. They were babies last week. Now they're kids. Tori's starting first grade in 3 days.
Really? 3 days? Oh, Jesus.
Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday. She starts on Monday, so
Oh, boy.
4 days, I guess, however you want to look at it.
Let's see.
Those edges are a little, need to be sanded down a bit, but in general,
Not bad.
in general, it's right there.
Not being a professional frame maker.
Just need to sand those corners a little bit. No, I think that it looks real good.
This is a little big.
Well, okay. Do you need to
Put a finger right there for me. Hold on. There you go.
He says hold it down and then moves it. Okay, we're going to skim that one just a little bit. Not even a whole saw blade. The whole saw blade is too much. Looks better. A little cleaner. Okay, so any of you who are woodworkers, tell us what we're doing wrong. I'm sure everyone has comments.
I'm not doing it wrong.
I think it turned out pretty nice.
It's a bad measure, that's all.
Yep. I think it turned out real nice. So we'll
get it all together and glue it.
glue it and tack nail it together, and then tack nail it to the board underneath. And then once all the glue, and then glue up these little guys too. And once they all dry, then we'll paint everything. And hopefully in the next couple days we'll have some mounted artwork in there. Looking good. Looking good. All right, we've got to get out another tool.
Why?
Don't you need to tack nail it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
Okay, so just getting the little frames glued up. Little power grab on the ends of each one.
Because I forgot to buy some wood.
Because we forgot to buy it, and Tori used it all to make whatever this is. Squeeze that all together.
Power grab's nice because it. Shout out to
Whatever, Loctite.
Loctite Power Grab.
Loctite power grab, that's all we use.
Usually, all we got to do is get a little squeeze.
That's interior, so if it's stuff that's going to be outside, use the exterior version, but this is interior.
And measure. Make sure you got it.
Measure again. 6. Very good.
Yep, 6. I already did this one. That's fine. No.
There we go. So there's one little box glued up. Another car going by. Oh, that's the county. Custer County going by. Oh, all that matches. And then the same thing a second time. Boom, 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 boom. Glued little boxes. Okay, so we got the little boxes done. See, they're just butt-ended. They're not anything fancy because they're going to be covered. They have a rubber band in them for some reason. They're just going to be covered up, so it doesn't matter. But now we're just going to work on the mitered edges, corners, sanding them down a little bit, make them smooth. He's still going to Loctite the corners. Are you going to Loctite them to the board too, or just to each other?
We're going to start with this.
Okay,
Yes.
we're going to start with just to each other and go from there. A little more sanding.
Oh, did not go all the way
Mm,
through, so it got a little bit.
got a little burr there, got to stand out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, much better.
Okay, beautiful. Nice big dollop of glue. Not too much because you don't want it to squish all over, because then you got a lot of cleanup. The Loctite dries pretty fast, at least to make it so it doesn't fall apart.
Oops.
Okay, there's one end done, looking good. Well, glued at least. And the other side glued. There you go, that made a nice
Pretty good.
nice frame. Yeah, looks good. 11.5. Touch shy of 11.5, but we can make it work.
Well, consistent.
Okay, well they're both a touch shy of 11.5. That's okay, we'll just sand the plywood down the little bit that it needs to be.
And let that dry.
Yep.
Put that on there.
Get the air hammer out. Air nailer.
This, to be technical, is a brad nailer. 2-inch brad nailer.
2-inch brad nailer.
I believe I'm going in 3/4 brad. Yeah. That's what I got.
You want to make sure those nails aren't going through. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, that's okay.
A little short. I got it nice and lined up here.
That's okay. I'm okay with it.
The frame is smaller than but I know how to fix it.
No, that is not a snake.
The hose has a little bit of an air leak. A few brads to hold it all together. Line it up as best as we can. Oops, bucket fell over. The corner got pushed out a little bit.
Let's see. That's the side that I got changed. Oh, because this is glued here. Oh, shoot. How is that possible? This is 3/4.
They went through a little bit.
No, this is sand down.
We'll sand it down, put a little wood putty on it. You'll never know when we paint it. Ooh. Gotta fix that. It's a little smidge. I'm not sure what we're doing. I'm just watching myself.
Oil.
Is that better? Just a smidge more. The technical measurement of smidge. I think that was a couple smidges.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
that looks better.
That's much nicer.
Yeah, that looks good. Oh, we don't look good yet. One more smidge.
How much fish? That might have been too much snake.
Uh-oh. We always fiddle a little too much.
Nope, perfect.
There we go. Okay. Glue and nail again. And then other than sanding those nails down, we just need to let the glue dry, right? Boy, that was 3 cars in the time we've been out here, and they were all different.
I know.
Wow. World record.
Which one side? This side goes up. There you go.
A little bit of a gap right there. Maybe one smidge too many.
Maybe. Alright.
Alright, we'll let all that dry. And then paint it all up.
Yep.
That is the box for my mounting frame. Okay, here we are. Step 1 is complete. Everything is glued and nailed. He's got the little frames in the middle all spaced out. As soon as all that dries, next will be primer. And then paint over that. Check back for the next results. So it's been a few days. Eric's been working on this very diligently, and it does not come through, I don't think, as good in the picture as it really looks. But look at that. Oh, you can see my phone. See how mirror-like it is? Eric has primed it, wood puttied it, primed it again, painted it again, sanded it, painted it. I can't even tell you how many how many coats this has, but from beautiful clear pine to a gorgeous masterpiece for me to put my canvases in. So I just put the last coat of poly on it. A little drip there. I just put the last coat of poly on it, and as soon as that dries, I love that you can see my I love that you can see my phone in it. I didn't go in and get the good camera, just using my phone, but you can see it. As soon as this last coat of poly dries, I'm going to glue my canvases in. Get out of here, cat. I'm going to glue my canvases in, and we will have a finished frame ready for the art expo. And here you go, folks. Finished up on the wall. Beautiful mirror finish on the wood. Got the art canvases on it. I'm so happy with how they turned out. The video never turns out as good as the actual real life, but I'm so happy with how they turned out. I'm calling this Dos Flores, and it is actually a bottle bottom pour, but it is probably today or tomorrow getting entered in the Mexican Heritage Fiesta Art Expo at the Cultural Center here in Florence. So hopefully I will have a video of it on display and what it looks like with the works that surround it. But there you go. A beautiful frame that Eric made for me to display my two 6x6 Mexican, I'm calling them Mexican painted tile-esque flowers. To me, they just seem very much in the same genre as the Mexican painted tile, and I just love how they turned out. So hopefully everyone at the Art Expo will love them, and pretty soon I'll post a video of them on the wall at the Art Expo.